Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku here, and today we are going to be playing more of the 3.4 Amphoreus story quest. So, today we are probably finishing the story quest. I'm going to assume we are. I really just want to see what's going to happen here. Last time we were looking at some past memories of PHAINONs, like from different cycles and everything. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this video, try and hit 11k subs by the end of the year. Without further ado, I would like to just jump into this and see what the rest of this story has to offer for us. So, let's go.
You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide,
I'm scared.
the world's course will be forever irreversible.
Okay, show me the final memory.
Very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together.
I'm scared, Jet.
As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival.
What a way to say that.
And this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything. I believe that since you've bathed in that Eon's gaze,
Nani?
you can make Amphoreus' frozen fate flow once
Really
again.
now? Okay. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm scared.
Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this
Whoa.
scene marks the final act of the drama Amphoreus.
Okay.
The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history. She is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the nameless, she has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphoreus. And this time, under her guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphoreus?
I have no idea.
There
Kind
are
of.
many mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may, allow me to temporarily
Whoa, what the hell did he do? Whoa,
hand
whoa,
the
whoa.
stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing
shit.
round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame.
Oh my
chase
gosh, that's
journey.
such a huge number still.
The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
Oh shit, okay. Cinema? What's happening? Yeah, he's dead, let's go! Oh, now we got a problem.
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
Whoa! Wait, we're fighting him? Wait, I wasn't expecting that.
Time has come
Oh god.
to once again
Yeah, obviously this is final.
everything.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
The blazing sun. Even all creation burns to ash. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. We have lost nearly.
What do you mean you haven't lost nearly enough? Shut up, he's lost so much.
This ends now. With your corpse.
Oh god.
I'll ignite the dawn!
Uh-oh. Ah!
How is this possible?
Oh! 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 Oh my god, what?
Winds of destruction now twinned. Will them set your blood ablaze. Your
That's so
body
crazy! Like, we knew it was final, but still, oh my god! Oh my god!
bless them.
That's so cool!
Not enough.
Ow.
Form shall fuel the fire. Burn unceasing.
Yeah, okay.
Person alone may witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you.
Hi, PHAINON. Oh, you're dead.
Why not let wrath incinerate fate?
What? What? Huh?
At last, Amphoreus' fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all,
God, here we go again.
you've also been bathed in that eon's gaze, which can awaken the long dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right.
Oh my god, chill.
If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play.
Yeah?
The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphoreus, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation.
Yeah, that checks out.
A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Oh shit, what? Final era nova before the eternal recurrence begins? Hi, Irene.
PHAINON,
Hi.
we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphoreus' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? That's not normal.
You see it too?
Yeah?
This burn mark. The flickering cubes.
Cube.
They're not a tide at all.
Is that the song from his trailer?
They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the Black Tide all along.
That is the song from the... Oh my god.
Is that Amphoreus crying?
Oh my god.
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
PHAINON, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphoreus, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
What the fuck?
Perhaps it wasn't
Whoa,
a dream.
what the fuck?
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphoreus is merely a larger ID Silicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova?
This is insane, actually.
And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
I hate you, Lygus.
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions. As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis
fuck?
of the prime mover of life formed.
Oh, we're back here.
This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphoreus has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
So tiny. Yikes.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true. As the model of reason, he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Oh, okay. Yikes.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Caphali's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphoreus's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
Oh shit, okay.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Yeah, oop.
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphoreus is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphoreus's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe.
That's insane. What the fuck?
Amphoreus has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination.
Uh-oh.
Nikos 496.
What?
Philia 093.
What? Huh?
No need to feel regret. This
Was that they're like
generation of
codes? Like this? What the fuck?
Chrysos is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphoreus's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Okay. Wow.
Or we could always choose another option.
Base Sirene.
Like you said, Amphoreus is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Aeon who can cast their glance at Amphoreus, right?
She's making some facts here, chat. No ass Lygus.
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Aeons.
Oh shit, what?
It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
Yeah, why?
You're pretending. Revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphoreus.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written
They're sure
by the
as fuck gonna try
stars?
to do so.
What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple.
Is it?
But we're not gonna tell ya.
He's great. Oh. Woohoo! Yeah! Kill that motherfucker.
We're going to weave a long dream for Amphoreus, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended. That everything is still ongoing.
Oh, what the fuck?
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
Oh my god, wait.
Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Amphoreus.
Oh.
If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
But we don't need to do that 33 million times. Like, was he just gonna keep doing this? So, like, what?
I understand.
Oh my
Then
god.
let me step into the cycles and continue Amphoreus's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself.
Oh my god, that's, oh my god.
But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
Oh no. Oh my god.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy.
Oh.
What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Oh.
In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. The little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey. And then let her become a romantic part of this story.
Aww.
I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time again and again. Resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. And I will always have my charm.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, baby.
Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world.
I wonder if this music is relating to Honkai Impact 3rd right now.
Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way.
What a tragic tale of heroes. Oh my god.
Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the black tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Aranova.
Oh my god.
Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphoreus welcomes a true dawn.
Oh.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing.
Oh, Lord.
Honor the past and forge ahead.
She's so small compared to him.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
Wait, does he have to, wait, he has to kill her? I didn't even think about that until now.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new
That's
story.
so fucked.
I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphoreus' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear.
Oh, this is so sad.
So long, Kaslana.
What the fuck? How
As the Theros I have observed, destruction synthesis is formed.
Whoa, look, the whoa.
I will wait for that day for as long as it takes. The day will come turn over this mortal turtle and follows in our footprint to write anything and that ever was.
What the fuck? Hello?
That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Oh! Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. That was the first. Oh my god.
The world is collapsing, and the people are crying.
Kaslana. Oh shit.
We too must part ways here. Friend.
Wait, then who is this? Wait.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger. Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look.
The name change is crazy.
You know, This is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae. I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again. You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you. Let it flow. It's time for me to go. Even if it's a path with no turning back. When have we ever had the luxury of turning back? Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins?
He lost the light in his eyes.
Will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
He hasn't that light in his eyes. Oh my god.
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero. Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you.
Oh, I see. I see what's
Just
going
like
on. Oh
before.
my god. Oh, this is so fucked.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time.
Oh my god.
Why? Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for reason.
I hate that. Ah, some real shit right there.
And go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Whoa, what the fuck? Oh. Now what?
So, time retreated behind me until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed, just as Professor Anaxa once said. In that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty,
Oh, hey.
Emperor Surrender, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
The first eternal recurrence. Oh my god, okay. Oh shit. What?
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us
Hi, what the fuck are you doing here?
the flame chase journey and even all of Amphoreus are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Saridra.
Saridra.
I must share the truth with
I
her.
don't think she gives a fuck. Are we even gonna meet her? And also, him not having the light in his eyes really fucks with my brain. Because it's like, poor baby.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths.
Okay, good to know.
Call me Hycelans, nameless swordmaster.
Hi, Silence. You have little things on your cheek, and you're a... I don't think you're a dragon, but I don't know, some kind of sea thing.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean PHAINON? Such a name could never be your true one.
Also, that's crazy. Look at that shit. Is your body even real?
But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like PHAINON or PHAINON? Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, nameless swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Okay, her in-game model does her way more justice than her 2D art. I'll be fucking real.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action. Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Okay.
Oh. Nice moves. We just washed it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke. The waters end here. The one you seek is beyond.
Wait,
this
are we
point.
gonna actually see her?
At last. I can meet with Her Majesty Saridra herself. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty. And most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals. Especially when the heads of those taller than her bend beneath her crown.
Really now? Okay.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Duly noted, I guess.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Who?
Well, experience is a good thing. Stay sharp. Dux Goldweaver, little hostage.
Little hostage?
Apologies for keeping you
What the
waiting.
fuck is that name?
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her
Damn, I
Majesty
want to see her
Saridra?
in-game model.
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her.
Ooh.
The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age.
Huh?
Be wary of suspicious individuals.
Uh-oh.
Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
I see. It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hycelans. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
What the fuck?
No, you misunderstand.
Okay.
We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt
Okay,
each other.
good. Whew.
Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you. and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world. So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
Speak of Triby's prophecy.
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Treby?
She who does just knows that.
How is this possible?
He got it right?
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Treby. The PHAINON of this world has not yet been born.
Oh, what?
In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you.
Oh, this is now getting some time trippy whippy shit.
But do not seek him out. Because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie.
Oops.
I will tell you the truth. And you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Era
So
Nova.
this specific one. Oh, but the Molina, I think.
Because I know both of you. And I believe that no matter how the course of history may change, the faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey,
Oh,
Saridra.
okay.
And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate.
And how did you go about that?
In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphoreus encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clear. I proved myself. And in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans. One
So this
by
is the
one.
story of the Flame Reaver, I think.
I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me,
Oh,
if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
I have no idea. And then it ends. Buggy! Trying to roll the thing. Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphoreus. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear?
Ooh! Oh, the voice acting is so good. Oh my god.
A bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent.
Woo!
I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive.
Oh, Joshua, goddamn. Which one died?
After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself.
Oh. Oh. That's great, not really.
That day, who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future? I can't remember anymore.
Oh, shit.
I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Sometimes resting on a gentler slope, leaning against the stone for a break. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point, beginning
Not
again.
the metaphor for 33 million cycles.
After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the 4th quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point in the first 15 seconds of the next entry hour. And my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Term according to 1. Subject Kaslana persuaded in the 12 crisis heirs to recover all 12 core flames in a peaceful way. After verification, the unauthorized access did not have a substantive impact on the experimental process. Life cycles on the 12 crisis heirs were to terminate strictly in predetermined experimental sequence and successfully loaded into the buffer. Subject Kaslana regressed the extrapolation process, and abnormal fluctuations were detected in his mind function. Admin notes, the first devastating failure. That's a lot of words. That's great. Yikes. This undoubtedly reinforced the Iron Tomb's destruction vector within expectations. No intervention required. Continue observation. Eternal Recurrence 134. Here we go again! Oh, okay. So we're going down in numbers, not going up. I think. Hi!
Absolute
How are you,
nonsense.
Anaxa?
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths? What a load of nonsense.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The black tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
That not having a light in his eyes is crazy.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles.
Sure, buddy, sure.
Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard the same thing.
Ugh.
Countless times.
Yikes.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me. We've all made preparations for total annihilation.
Great.
Never thought someone would step in to help. You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past cycles.
You're already much luckier than the other students. Hold up. Keep your wits about you.
Hello, Cypher.
Someone's watching us.
Pretty boy. Your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down, it's you. Isn't it, white hair?
You sure do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it. Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, Catgirl.
Him saying Catgirl is really funny. I don't know why.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second, this is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Here we go. Again.
Again? Nani?
Core Flame Thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the Grove with nothing but empty threats?
This gloomy little brat's got a sharp tongue. Ooh, no.
Oh.
They're gonna like you. As a return favor, feast on Circe's core flame right here. Aw, don't cry now.
That was close. I'm out of here.
I'll get him back.
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Maybe?
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, Lady Treby never managed to teach me Orynyx's miracle. But along the way, I learned a thing or two.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
How is this possible?
You've arrived, Zagreus.
Called him out.
Always so
You know.
punctual.
What? Do you know who I am?
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, spirit thief. Hand over the core flame. And let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Save. You think better than any bard. If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Amphoreus has ever known. No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flames and drag this world down with you.
134.
Damn, that's crazy.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through. And the number of core flames I carry is
1,596.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Yes.
1,000 core flames and just a single Chrysos hair. How is that even possible?
I don't know.
I've come this far. And that's proof enough.
But someday you will burn to the ground.
Of course. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me.
Oh, fuck, really?
But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing.
Yikes.
You...
This is the final warning.
Okay, Gaslan, that's a little scary.
Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Cypher's like, don't do that.
Brett, if you got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body.
Okay, you asked for it. Yeah, that's about how I expected that to go.
How absurd.
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end. Over and over again. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
Oh, ow, yikes.
This reason core flame before us is a fake. Obvious as day.
I know. I know. It always plays out like this. The spirit thief covers for her, and the trickery demigod escapes with 2 core.
Okay, it's kind of funny because if we remember what happened to the Flame Reaver in the last patch.
And then, driven by defiance or hatred, she decides to stand before me once more. Exactly like the countless past hers I've known. Cunning. Yet so naive.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out countless times, tell me, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, the endings haven't been so cruel.
Ooh, yikes.
Well, thank you for that. But I also believe that this time, you won't catch up to me. No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore.
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this. You've made the wrong decision.
All right, then. We'll see.
Silence.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is new.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cyphera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility. Maybe the road you're walking is not one of salvation, but one that will simply drag the world into the flames for all time's sake. turn back. I don't care how many times you've tried. Because there's one thing I'm sure of. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of.
Call him out, though.
The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you now.
Ooh.
Aren't they?
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon has been fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
Ooh.
I don't want to argue anymore. No matter what I say, the outcome won't change.
That's fucked.
Make your biggest effort to resist, or accept fate, and hand over the core flame to me, even if it's futile, We all have the right to choose.
The no lights in his eyes really fucks with me every time.
Yes. Even if it is futile. And the world is just a divine joke.
When I walk into the destruction ridden by the gods, with my own 2 legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, at the end of the 134th cycle, the traveler and the scholar fulfilled their fates once again. Or perhaps it wasn't just they who fulfilled their fates. I can't quite remember all this. In the endless darkness, for no reason, a voice always lingered by my ear. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Reduced to ashes. Such a familiar end. It happens in every journey. Always the same.
Journal recording subject approaching. Wow, okay. Yep. Life cycles 12 to terminate, subject clones regards subject. Journal records. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Attempt to reach subject core layers failed. Life cycles 12 crest terminate sequence noted subject clones. Fuck. Subject strategy now identical to eternal recordings 42. Mind function degradation detected with possibly reversible damage. That's wonderful. Mystery directive. No more prompts about the risk of mind function damage. That's a lot of words. It's just a shame. I think it's a shame. Yeah. Eternal recordings. Jesus. Till the end of the world. Jesus.
You don't look so good. Deliver.
I don't like where this is going at all.
Even after going through 108,642 cycles. Mighty, your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Yeah, I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked side by side. Every time since. It always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra.
Yeah.
That's your weak spot. And the only way to kill you.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
My boys, no.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
Oh.
I have to remember how this feels. Remember that I was once human. or else the destruction will completely consume me.
If you win, tell the mightymost of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your all and never slack off.
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
Oh.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife. One day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the trial. The gods' dying ramblings. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means there's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
Yikes. Oh my god.
I understand.
Step forward and face me in a final battle. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you.
Oh.
I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance.
Whoa. What the fuck?
Martyrs, behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun. And will not end till death.
Till death do we part. Yikes.
Conquer this world or be conquered by me.
Okay, well, shit.
As you wish.
Looks like friends, let us go to a vaster battleground.
Full of glory. I salute you.
God versus God, let's go.
That's all I ever wanted.
Oh my god. That's insane.
If you can deliver, use the flames of your fury to scorch your own flesh.
Mightymost. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn or curse of immortality!
Oh. Oh my god.
You may crown yourself.
Wow, guys, we can't just have normal sex anymore? We just have to do that shit?
In your next life, I shall once again block your path. Deliver.
God.
I wish you eternal victory.
Oh my god.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed, and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed, even if it meant burning this body to ash.
Wow. Oh my god. Like, I just have no words to express how I feel about this. Is crazy. Oh, yeah, so many numbers. There's so many numbers to cast your hands
No
on.
matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood. is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
24,041,000.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
183.
Whew. So, do our current characters know that? Huh.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic fire.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy burning.
No matter. I will bear this burden as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
Well, he's gonna.
But this way, the past, present, and future will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed. You are not the PHAINON I know.
Damn. Ooh.
Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kethely cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, Casterus, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths.
I have to go forward, I'm sorry. I have to do it, I have to go. Oh shit. It says PHAINON. Whoa. What?
At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet, I will still fight, defending what hope remains. I ask you to rest here!
Oh. Yeah.
I must transform my soul into a raging fire. Must.
All of this. How is it any different from that brutal future? I can't keep him here.
Uh-oh.
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Nope.
This be a tribute to your million struggles.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
Are we gonna have to do every Chrysos airs?
The core flame of
maybe the
death
other ones
was
with boss
taken
fights?
from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame. It should shine upon all. Light the path ahead. And illuminate the dawn of Amphoreus that's to come. 2,003,432 cycles.
God damn.
24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
Oh, Lord. How many times are we gonna do this? Yikes. Time of departure, okay.
You're here. As always. You're still lingering. Deep within me. Never fading away. Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle. For the true hero to come and save us. If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world. From the true starry sky. But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Amphoreus, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join us fight. Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. Never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy. 4 million. Exactly.
Oh my god, I couldn't have gone through one, I don't think.
Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever. Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass. And yet now, this fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years.
A fleeting
before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones. And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end. No. I've already found a way to keep the cycle going. Wait, how? Mind sharing it with me? In every new cycle, the new me is born.
Oh. Oh.
All I have to do is push the next PHAINON to the end of the world. And then...
Oh my god, wait, that's crazy.
Then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles? If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next PHAINON.
Damn.
And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget what set me on this path. Wait, you mean... Ever since I committed to this plan, not once, in millions of cycles, has there ever been an exception.
I mean, there's gotta be one that breaks the camel's back here, buddy. Oh boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. The numbers keep going.
I can do this Lord Fine.
Hi guys, dude. Little fat
the
fuck.
demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard. I will heal you, and then...
A black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer, demigod. Hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Now, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. Shouldn't they?
Hiya, Cynthia.
Turn the dawn to this world.
I swear,
Become the raging
your
fire.
deaths won't be in vain.
Aww.
Just as they have never been.
Sunlight drive back the shadows.
Bring some laurel to the
Let
world.
the sun rise.
Aw.
The sun's work.
It's the break of day.
Shit.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead us.
Oh, sorry.
Just... I don't understand. Within the sun...
There's no
on
light
our
in her
shoulders,
eyes.
the part of that warmth that should come from you. From an ordinary person. It's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant.
Oh my god.
Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end. That pass the flames to the next me. Over and over and over again.
Oh my god, I hate it.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you. Ah, Lord Kazlana. So that's how it is, without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't
Oh
it?
my god.
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Now that is an unexpected revelation. And I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
Oh my god.
No. An empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you, Deliverer. Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight. I'm neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known.
Oh?
May they bring Amphoreus, a rosy-fingered dog.
Oh shit. Well, okay.
Though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire.
The fire, burning.
Let the sky merge with all this world's suffering. Farewell, Hyacinth.
Aww.
Yes, your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th cycle came to an end.
Oh my god.
And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever.
That's just so... Oh my god, I feel so bad for him.
From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all in its path. This was the end of the world. And the start of the next. For a moment, I saw the destruction of the universe.
Shit, okay.
That being known as Iron Tomb.
Oh.
Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun.
Okay, and?
Is this Amphoreus' wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it.
Woo!
23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames. No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way...
Yikes.
Then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Amphoreus.
The voice? Oh my god. Joshua. Dude. Oh, we're now back to where we were?
33,550,337.
Oh shit.
This is the cycle you're about to enter.
Oh shit, so we did make it to 7. Oh fuck. You good?
Countless memories are flooding in.
Oh no, we're going through another damn cycle.
Countless versions of myself have stood here, facing the same
No, I don't want to go through another cycle. No.
They all needed a moment, just like you do. To stop, to breathe, to process the weight of 1,000,000 lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain,
Bro,
and
I would have just... Like, come on, man.
And just like them,
PHAINON's stronger than
you
any
will carry
motherfucker
those
around.
memories and that fire into the chaos of rebirth. I must go and bear this burden. I must say goodbye to you, and then fight the destruction with destruction.
Really?
Yes. That's always the decision you make.
Oh.
I will burn and fade away.
No!
I will become
No!
the flame reaver of this life and keep my promise
No,
to
I don't
Serene.
want that. No. And I don't want you to... No.
I will kill gods and comrades alike and steal the core flames. And even if my mind turns to ash along with my body, I will keep my purpose
No,
in mind.
PHAINON, we can't. We gotta stop this, buddy.
I will stop Era Nova. I will find the next me and make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30
PHAINON, you
more
can't give into this shit. You can't. Buddy, we gotta stop this.
Looks like you're ready. Then I should be going too. Where are you going? You only exist in my heart. There's nowhere else for you to go.
Oh, hey!
Do you remember what she said? The dreams you had as children. The deliverer in the prophecies. A real, living, breathing person. You finally found her.
Let's go, dude.
Friend.
Hi! I'm being... Is there anything I can do?
I don't have an answer for that, my friend. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey.
No, don't beat yourself up. You do that
You
enough.
were never meant to be a part of it. No. You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born from Amphoreus' fate, then it will bring ruin to the worlds beyond the sky. And all these countless lifetimes you've spent, it's all been for the sake of defying that end, hasn't it? In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage. A vessel of hatred. I never had
You have
a
choice, PHAINON. Don't say that.
I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn, breaking through the eternal night. Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with. Do you remember, in that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in a duel? Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What weighed more than the fate of the world? And when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me. What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart, do you still remember it?
Do you?
Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future. Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade.
Yeah, what?
You arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest
Why do you
is now
know?
the mark of a hero. If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions.
No, wait, I don't want PHAINON to die. No, 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 no.
And the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed
I
fate.
can try. Our 6-hour quest, let's go. That will be the dawn of Amphoreus. Let's go.
Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So... if she takes on the weight of the whole world, she'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn.
Oh no, 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 I don't like where this is going.
One will step into the future. One will remain in the past.
Oh.
If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain.
I'll try my best, PHAINON. Oh man.
It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
Hi, it's me. Hi. Go fight for the future finally. Let's both be the deliverer, PHAINON.
Thank you for all you've done already, friend.
The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey. Cyrene, a page never seen before has just been turned. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before. Unwavering as always.
The question mark. Okay, well, and hello.
Tell me, will you be the blazing sun, even if all of you burns to ash?
Without hesitation, I will bear this world until my body turns to dust. Remember this moment. Remember your friends.
Oh, what the fuck?
Who never lived to see the world's end.
Holy shit.
Remember their final wishes. And let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes.
That looks so insane.
Let it consume you. Fuel you. Until it burns away the false sky above. Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Woo, okay.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end.
Ha! What the? That's a Google transformation!
Do not bow your head to them.
May this blood be like gold and never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I
No,
fulfill
don't
my
die.
final destiny.
Wait, no, buddy.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like you. Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
Another attempt, another failure.
I hate you. Okay.
I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history. But I will still place the choice before you.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This is the 33,550,336th ending.
A perfect number. How poetic. You and I both know the truth. In all these millions of futile endeavors, Amphoreus has never changed. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with dignity? Your silence lasts longer than ever,
Damn.
Lord PHAINON. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture?
Never. No.
Fracture? No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric.
Burn.
You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score, 33,550,336 to 0.
Yeah, buddy.
So tell me, like Kyrgyz, who's the real loser here?
Burn. Let's go.
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times.
We're not doing that.
Another billion after that. But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish. But we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1, that is the moment I shall sound the paean of era.
No. Oh, he's losing it?
Lord PHAINON.
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness.
Joshua, my man, that's so good.
Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness?
You...
Perhaps guess you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release.
Woo! Get some kick to that one.
Because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me. And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice? What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
I've seen this dude's head roll like 3 times now. Can we just permanently kill him?
Kill me.
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will.
Ooh.
But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured.
Crazy.
In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured.
He still endured, chat. He's an endurer, not a deliverer. He's an endurer.
In the 23,570,000th cycle, this time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest. Different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured.
Yes, you did.
Now, a sun is about to fall. Ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest
Finally, you
rage.
gotta crash out, buddy.
Nook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn!
Oh my god.
If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything!
Crash out time.
And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash!
Ooh. Warning, warning, warning. Experimental anomaly detected. Subject Castellana failed to load into the buffer zone. Memory dump irregularity detected. Blank legal references, unhandled methods, uncaught expectations. Anomaly destruction, so good. Pink is coming! Oh, this is the lead up to this. That's crazy! Alright, let's go. Peek. I love watching this thing. I've watched it a couple times now. I'm ready to watch it again in game. I'm not gonna say anything. I just want to watch it again. inevitable crash out of 2026.
Are you ready, Nanook? I brought you destruction!
Let's get it, PHAINON! He's not gonna die right though.
The glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness, voices trailing fires, the echo of desires, a world of silence, sounds of desperation, phantoms in the shadow, soft tear it down, embrace the detonation, craving our damn creation, breaking a chain of reaching for you.
All of that for just that little cut. Yep. He's like not dead though, right?
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes.
It's fucked up.
If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow.
Yep. Is this where this quest ends?
Your heart harbors wrath.
Ooh.
You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gaze of an eon and lived.
Wait, so he's alive?
It is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule, that the rules of the cosmos be destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Iron Tomb is your name.
Oh.
The Lord Ravager, to destroy the erudition. born in the experimental grounds of Eon.
Wait, so did PHAINON become Iron Tomb?
Destined with erudition to burn to cinders. I have prepared a present for you, Nikos 864.
Oh.
It is a wrath called PHAINON. From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only this one rose above the rest. After 33,550,336 iterations, now his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation. But there is another variable. The nameless from beyond the sky. Also a pathstrider of destruction.
Yeah, true.
I give thanks for her arrival, allowing Amphoreus to turn once more. But after fate has begun to turn, her existence will only become an unpredictable variable.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps the time to take the stage has come. Grow in peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon.
Huh?
As for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry. If you do not mind,
Who are you talking
will
about?
personally get rid of them for you.
I guess I have no choice. What are we doing? I'll be waiting for you. What did that say? I'll be waiting for you in the... Fuck! Wow. Welcome back, Sarah. What the fuck? Retrieving experimental data. Update complete. What the fuck is the... What the fuck? Man, EXE? Flame changer path EXE? I mean, what the fuck? What is this? Expected 99%? Log updated? Holy shit, what the fuck? Okay. What the fuck is all of this? What the fuck? Oh my god. Holy shit, this is a lot. Oh my god. I'm gonna read this off recording. Yeah, this is when things went to shit. So, cycle, yeah, this just goes through some cycles, and then this is where things, yep, hatred, wow. It attempted to destroy itself through destruction to create a logical vulnerability in the world-bearing path that is now been merged by Iron Tomb, so PHAINON is Iron Tomb now? Wait, what the wait, what? What the fuck? Desire. Huh. Who are these people? I can't tell who these are supposed to be. What the fuck? Wait. That role remains unknown. Forgotten years men. Sarah, going to the path of remembrance and then to the experience. Wait. Experience changed to. Oh, what the fuck? Rebels of past reverie, nothing. A nameless overrider. I'll be waiting for you in the past. March? Anomaly. Don Hung? Damn, so we just got like one more thing? I don't know. Damn. Update, content update, Amphoreus Saga of Heroes EXE. Content update, Man EXE. Content, okay, yeah. Shit, wait, is this the end? Oh, we got a whole new ass book. So are we done? Nope, we're not done. Okay.
Wake up!
Who? Cyrene?
Wake up! Buddy!
No, that's Mem.
Wake up! You're finally awake. That's a relief.
Wait, March?
We were so close to being swept away by the reverse flow of time. It's lucky we found a safe place.
Is this Cyrene or March's voice? It's hard to tell. It sounds like a mix.
No. I'm going to send you back
No, it's
to the
Cyrene.
very start of time. But before we part, there's something I need to tell you. Something very, very important.
Okay, my brain.
That's right. At this very moment, my memories are finally whole.
Yeah, March?
After watching so many fragments, my past is finally coming into focus, little by little. You're smart. You must have a clue now. Or maybe...
You knew the answer long ago, didn't you?
Oh, wait, what the fuck is going on?
Not surprised at all, huh? That's because I'm simple at heart. No matter what form I take, I've always been true to myself.
What the fuck?
But I'm glad that I remembered in the end. This way, I'll have no regrets.
Regrets?
Don't worry. We're not truly parting. Because I'm going to become a part of you. I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. The 33,550,336th Flame Chase journey. And forever reside in the heart of the Time Demigod. This way, you'll carry all that has come before. Crossing time itself to reach the next cycle. My mission ends here. But looking back, I still
Wait,
feel
we're
lucky.
losing Mem? No, man!
After all, across 30 million Cyrenes, I was the first. And the only one who got to finally meet you.
Aww.
So, believe me, in the next cycle, there will be another Cyrene waiting for you. And in the one after that, and the one after that. I will always be waiting.
Okay, good to know. Whoa.
Saying all that, I can finally fade away in peace and become a part of you without even realizing it. We'd already taken a wonderful journey together.
What the fuck?
All the way to the world's end. Now take my hand, say a brief farewell, and step forward into tomorrow. Go, find the future Cyrene, and set out on another journey with her. Promise me you won't keep me waiting too long, okay?
Okay.
No need to say it out loud. This is enough for me. It's time to go, my dear friend. May your trailblazing journey always be accompanied by a cool breeze and rippling waves.
Bye?
And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff. Forever warm, forever gentle.
Now, let's turn to the next page. A page that exists because of you.
Where am I? I mean, I know where I'm at. Easy lit. Hi.
Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion?
What's up, Cyrene? Oh! You ended there? You ended there? Oh my god! Fuck! Dude! Ah, do they not give you the fucking song? No, I want the song!
I will walk
to the end.
Dude, what a story quest. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hi. Hi. I'm not done. Hi. Oh, she doesn't speak? No. It's me, Sarah. Don't you recognize? I knew it. I knew these two were the same thing. People who said they weren't dumb. But did I really change that much?
Check it out! Doesn't this scarecrow look just like you? I spent ages observing just to get it right.
Dude, what a fucking good... Holy shit, I have to wait how long? Dude, that shit was crazy. Ah, what a good fucking story. Oh my god, I don't even know how I'm supposed to feel after that. That was insane. So PHAINON is Iron Tomb now, but he's not dead, right? Like, oh, I'm trying to think, what happens now? What the fuck do we do with this story now? But just, Xiaoji, I hate you, but I love you, man. That shit was good. That shit was some peak shit. I loved that. That was fucking amazing. What did you guys think of this story quest? Leave it down in the comments down below, but I'm massively blown away. Holy shit, that was so good. And I can't wait for 3.5 because this, I just don't know where we go from here. Like story-wise, like how do we end this? Because it feels like that was kind of like an ending? I don't know. Oh, what the fuck? How do we end this kind of story? I don't know. I have no idea what they're gonna do now. Absolutely no idea. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave it down in the comments what you thought of all of this, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that is. Bye!